Next, once they start talking to you, I want you to do something called the 5-step bridge. Number one, introductory sentence. How do you feel about all this stuff? Number two, get 3 needs. Limmer research showed that if I could get 1 need from somebody, there's a 36% chance to do business with them. 2 needs goes up to 56. And if I can listen for 3 needs, I'm going to get a 92% chance of them doing business with me. 3 needs. So once you listen for their needs, just keep talking. I want you to recap what they say. So if I heard you correctly, you said that you're worried about volatility, taxes, and inflation. Did I get that right? The next step then, number 4, is trial close. If we could take a look at taxes, volatility, inflation, would that be helpful for you? You could fill in anything you want there. These are just placeholders. For example, if we could take a look at your 401k, making sure it has no more volatility. And also, if we could maybe look at paying less taxes in addition to that, would that be the right way to go? Anything like that is going to be brilliant. Quick story. I play a lot of tennis. And about 6 months ago, before all this crisis anyway, we were playing doubles. And one of my doubles partners was chatting over a pitcher beer. He said, so I've got the salesperson who comes in late, leaves early, are really annoying me. What do you think I should do with this guy? You're like a business psychologist. You have an MBA and a PhD, don't you? You should know this stuff. And I said, well, yeah, I do. So recap. Let me get this straight. He comes in late, leaves early, annoys your staff. Really? He really does that? And he said, yeah, it just ticks me off. I trial closed. If we could take a look at what to do with this guy, would that be helpful for you? He looked at me, looked at his beer and said, no, I got it. Beer, that was it. Now, what if I got into situational leadership? What if I went into the 3-step praise, 3-step reprimand? What if we talked about the critical path? I could have gone on for hours and hours and hours giving him tips on what to do. He didn't give a rip because you need to trial close. If we could talk about need number 1, 2, 3, would that be helpful for you? And then at the end, if it's appropriate, not always, if it's appropriate in this conversation, always try to get referrals. 3 sentences. Number 1, I really enjoy working with you. Number 2, not sure you know this, but 83% of your friends and family are going to be totally dependent on Social Security sometime during their lives. Need number 3, who do you know who could benefit from the kind of relationship we've had so far? So let's just kind of recap. Number 1, call all your A and B clients call them all right now. They need to hear from you. They want to hear from you. 89% care more about the relationship with you. Number 1, catch up on the family. Number 2, update them. Talk about coronavirus, how it's affecting the economy, the airlines, talk about jobs, talk about interest rates, anything you think is appropriate. Next, I want you to engage them with the 5-step bridge. Tell me your feelings about this. Don't rescue them. Don't tell them everything is great. Do not do that. I want you to say, all the money I have with you, you have with me, is completely safe or protected. Do you have any other assets out there that could be at risk you might be concerned about? Let them talk to you. Now, you think your clients have given you all their assets. They have not. If you ask this question, you'll find that they have a lot more assets out there you could help them with. Okay? And then the 5-step bridge. Please use these techniques, but most importantly, you've got to call your clients right now and your prospects also. And you will have the best year you've had in a heck of a long time.